Hi, I'm Marti McCurdy with Spirit, and I'm here at Rakon, our oscillator vendor. And hi, I'm here with Ben Reardon. Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Thanks for having me here in Dublin, California. We're here today actually to talk about the advantages of Rakon and the oscillators that they bring into the mil-aero market that we support here at Spirit. So one of the unique things that I think I would like to discuss today is your ASIC technology in the oscillators. So if you could kind of give us maybe a 4 or 5 point information about the ASICs on size and power and its stability and things like that, maybe that would help the industry understand how unique the ASIC approach is on the oscillators from Rakon.
Sure. ASIC technology has a couple of major advantages in oscillators. The first one is size and power. Obviously, when you take a whole bunch of discrete components and you combine it into an ASIC, you significantly reduce the size. Along with that go some good reliability improvements. Again, parts count comes down, reliability goes up.
Okay.
And the power as well. You get decreases in the power for the devices. Another key advantage is the security that it comes with an ASIC-based device. These devices don't have any volatile memory in them, so they can't be corrupted, they can't be otherwise influenced, so in that sense they provide a very secure device for the mil-aero market.
Nice. Well, for sure, especially in the satellite market or even packs that our soldiers are wearing or drones, size matters because payload is always, per cents per pound kind of thing. That's how I look at it. But let's talk a little bit about the proprietary approach that you use for the ASIC. So this is really a unique blend coming from Rakon. Like you say, less components, higher reliability, just from sheer lack of, the amount of components that could fail. So the ASIC approach that you brought to the market, I think you're the only one doing that. Is that correct?
That's right. So seeing these advantages that could be brought to bear for oscillator market, in 1997, Rakon actually developed their own ASIC for TCXOs and brought the first ASIC-based TCXO to the market. Roughly 5 to 7 years before anybody else in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
We've continued to maintain that ASIC team. We have our own ASIC development team at Rakon, which again is unique in the industry. And we are continually improving our TCXO ASICs. And on top of that, in the last 10 years or so, we've developed an OCXO ASIC as well. Again, the first in the industry. And key advantage with an OCXO that's based on an ASIC, again, is the reliability increase. With an OCXO where it's at an elevated temperature all the time, this is an ovenized quartz crystal oscillator. It's sitting at 90 to 95 degrees all the time inside that device. So when you look at that from a mean time to failure, NTBF sort of number, and you've got that constant 90 to 95 degrees C, that takes a big toll on your reliability rates. And by reducing the parts count from 100 components down to just an ASIC and a handful of components, you get about 3 times improvement on the fit rate, the failure rate. So that's a great advantage in the OCXO market. So again, we continue to develop these. We're just releasing our 2nd generation of ASIC OCXOs, and we're now into our 3rd or 4th generation of ASIC-based TCXOs,
Nice.
and we continue to lead in that area.
Okay. Just as an overall on the TCXOs and OCXOs specifically, just kind of give us a recap maybe of the applications that each particular ASIC would lend itself to.
Sure. For our TCXOs, in the areas that the mil-aero areas in particular, GNSS, so navigation, are for weapon systems, the guidance systems for weapon systems.
Okay.
We have some proprietary technology as well for low G sensitivity in cases where there's a high vibration or high shock. We have specific TCXOs that are designed for those sorts of applications. In the OCXOs, it's typically more for time accuracy. That's typically the key criteria, and so any sort of communications applications where time accuracy is key, that's a good fit.
Awesome, very good. Well, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much, and we'll continue to try to support Rakon as much as we can here at Spirit. And thank you for joining our Tech Talk.
Thanks, Marty.